do my 50 things about me video. So if you'd like to know 50 things about me, then I hope that you continue to watch and give me a thumbs up and a like and a share and whatever else. That would be awesome. Thank you. My name is Amelia Eakin. I'm 24 years old. I was born in Oregon. I recently started to like pink. I hate doing dishes. I used to come up with every little excuse in the book to not do dishes when I was a kid, and I still do. I am not good at math. I hate math. I cannot do math. I can do basic math, but anything other than that, just forget about it. I can't do it. Also, I can never remember numbers. I can never remember my PIN number. I can never remember my phone number. I can never remember like the numbers of my address. Dylan and I still continuously watch SpongeBob. We love SpongeBob. My 10th thing about me is I always wear holes on my pants where my thighs rub together. Ladies with thick thighs, I think you know what I mean. My dream house is a stone cottage in the mountains. Dylan and I have been together for 4 years, and no, we are not married yet. I've never left the country. I'm super self-conscious about my side profile. I love food. I love DIYs. I love baking. I love my dog Leo. I love clean sheets. Like when you slip into bed and you just like pull the blankets up and you just smell clean blankets and sheets. Oh, I love it. I love bargain hunting. I love sugar. I love Dylan's neck. Oh. And when he like shaves right here, or he doesn't shave, he just trims his beard right here and like you can see more of his neck. Love it. My Starbucks drink is a decaf iced latte with coconut milk, please. I randomly get OCD. I don't know if you are able to just randomly get OCD. Like I have OCD sometimes and sometimes I don't, but I do. I'm always cooking and baking. I do always think about decorating. Like my number one thing that I will do is I will sit or stand somewhere that I feel like needs to be decorated and I will think about it. I'll just stand there and look at it for hours and hours and I'll think about it, and then I'll go on Pinterest and look at all the different ideas that you could do with a window or a blank wall or a corner or whatever, and I'll just think about decorating that space all night, all day, for a couple days, and then I'll move on to the next space and just think about decorating that space. Yeah. I am a very emotional person. I get high anxiety really, really bad, and if someone gets my feelings hurt, I will cry. So something really stupid that I used to do in like middle school is I used to try to pierce my nose. I think I even attempted to pierce my lip. Ew. And I pierced my ears. So when I pierced my nose, it just got infected and then it closed up, and I got it professionally done when I went to high school. And then my ears though, my second hole I did, they're still here. I did these like a long time ago, I don't even remember, but they are fairly even. I think one side is just like a tad bit lower, but yeah, I did that. I've never lived anywhere for more than 2 years. Like, I've never lived in the same house for more than 2 years, and I've pretty much never lived in the same town for more than 2 years. Usually about like 1 year, but like the most that it's ever been is like 2 years. Something that I'm super excited about that I've been doing lately is I've been teaching myself German and calligraphy. German is, for some reason, a lot of fun to me, and I like learning it. And I'm actually doing a pretty good job on it. And calligraphy is just a really fun thing to try to learn too. I really want to have nice handwriting. I've never had nice handwriting, even though people say I do. I think that they're lying, but it would be nice to have some nice handwriting. I used to do gymnastics and I used to do high school rodeo. I have actually ran into a truck, like with just me, myself, just running, and I ran into my grandpa's truck and I fell backwards and I passed out. Okay, wait, let me just rewind. Okay, so my dad was showing horses out at my grandma and grandpa's place, and the barn is like a half mile from the house. maybe less than that. But from when I was a kid, it seemed like a long ways away. So my dad was shoeing horses and it was like dark, it was nighttime, and he told me to get him a glass of water from the house. So I ran to go get him some water. Well, I actually ran into my grandpa's parked truck. So my face like hit the front of the truck and I fell backwards, and I guess I just passed out for a few minutes, and I woke up and I got back up and I just went back to the barn, and my dad's like, well, where's my glass of water? And I was like, wait, what? What glass of water? And then he must have like felt the back of my head, and there was blood on there, but he didn't know that, and so he went back to shoeing horses, and then he saw blood on his hand, and he was like, where's this blood coming from on the horses? And I must have turned around, and then he saw the blood on my head, and it just took me a while to like realize and remember like what had just happened. This was like when I was probably 7 or 8, I don't know. I get discouraged really, really easily, and so this vlogging thing and YouTube thing is a very like scary thing for me to do. And if, you know, people were to say mean, or no one has yet, but if people were to say like mean things about like me or just something that I did, then I get discouraged very, very easily. And I think that this is something that might help me and make me stronger and just not let it discourage me. So I hope I can keep going. I'm a Western girl. I'm a mountain girl. I was born in Oregon. I was raised in the West. So when I moved in with Dylan in Nebraska, I was extremely naive and did not know that there were not mountains in every state. And so I didn't know what to do with myself. I was like, where do you go hiking? Where do you go camping? Where do you go fishing? Which there's fishing there, but it's not fishing like in Idaho or Washington or Oregon. So I like mountains, and I like being a mountain girl. I like to be in the mountains, and I want a house in the mountains. So I'm not a Midwestern girl. I want at least 4 kids. I always wear comfy clothes. My grandma is my favorite person in the whole entire world. I've broken my arm, this arm, I think in 2 spots, and I've broken both my ankles once or twice. I hate the word boobies. I hate to hear people chew. I hate when Dylan says the word obsessed. Oh my gosh, he says like obsessed, like something really weird, and it just does not sound like obsessed. It's weird and it's annoying. I'm sorry, babe. I have a lot of siblings and I have a lot of cousins. I've also lived in a house that was ran by a generator way out in the middle of nowhere. So number 48 is like one of my favorite things about me. I used to think that I had superpowers, and sometimes I still do. But when I had, what do you call it? Deja vu. When I used to get deja vu, I thought that was a superpower. And I thought that I was like no one else. I have a very sensitive nose, or a nose like a hound dog. Like I can smell everything. I can smell something from very far away or something very faint, and I know when something stinks from very far away. The last thing about me is I wish I was a book person. I wish that I liked to read books, but I sadly don't, so I just watch movies. And that's 50 things about me. I hope that you enjoyed, and I hope that this doesn't turn out weird. So I hope you thumbs up the video and like it and share it. Bye.